Good morning, guys. Where's old Steve-O this morning? He's in the pig's lair. Yeah. Pulled all my gear out. I left my support wires in. I got support wires there. I've got some support wires here. And here. And over there and over there. Yeah, and what have we got here? This is not as clean as I would like to see it. I'm not sure. I've got quite sure that's deer. I'm looking for a hog track. I'm sure they're here. It's this messed up area here. I don't know. They may have gotten freaked out. We'll find out shortly. I just pulled the camera. So what we're doing here today is gonna look, see how much seed we left. Yeah, this is a seed inspection. Whoops, here's something we don't want to leave in the woods. A piece of my trash. Kool-Aid. Part of a Kool-Aid packet. Yeah. I mean, we need to be doing this kind of stuff, guys, harvesting wild critters, for two reasons. One is to keep the numbers down, and others to feed people that might be hungry, because we're going to have some hungry times coming with the people that's running our country right now. They're going to put us in a stressful situation, and they're going to start getting people hangry. Yeah, that's hangry. That's when you're hungry and angry as hell, and that's where we're heading. They probably don't get it or know it or are going to worry about it. But yeah, I don't know, things can turn on them, you know. They're not supporting military, they're not supporting law enforcement, and all that can turn on them. Now with that is weaponry. Yeah, there's a lot of weaponry with that. So that can get scary for them, not for me and you. So be thinking about this stuff. Try to seek out a person like old Steve-O that could supply you with meat in bad times, so you don't starve to death. All right. Now I want to show you something here. This is quite amazing. Oh, I want to show you this guy here too. Good morning, Woody. How you feeling? Oh, he's drunk as hell. He was into the tequila yesterday for Thanksgiving. Yeah, he got hammered. He looks terrible, doesn't he? Oh, Woody, you are hungover as hell, and I think he was on the crack pipe with Hunter too. Right here is where we left that last pig. I came in 3 days later, guys. The first pig I got, I drug over there. And I came back in here looking because there was two Zwickey heads, one in each one of those pigs, that I've had back since the late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, I had some Zwickey heads. They were 125s, 2-blade. They're like a bear head, Fred Bear head, without the little blade insert. Yeah, I've got a ton of those too. But yeah, I wanted to retrieve those, but I didn't want to swim through the guts those days. I figured, well, I'll just let the yotes or whatever clean them up. Surely they won't drag off that broadhead or piece of an arrow. There was broke off arrows in them. And anyway, here's the spot. There's not even, guys, a grease spot on this ground. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And it was just as if an alien spaceship on both of these pigs had came in, grabbed them, and went up with them. Yeah. I mean, I can't even find a piece of gut, a piece of hair, a piece of bone. You talk about some hungry animals, guys. And obviously it was, you know, it was between the coyotes and the vultures is what it was. But these the vultures aren't going to drag bone off, but coyotes will. So they took both my broadhead with a chunk of arrow on them. Yeah, and here's the other spot over here. Here's the other spot right here. Now last year's bones, they went this way because here's their old path right here. Here's a piece of bone. Here's a piece of bone. Here's a lower jaw. Yeah, there's a lower jaw. But can't find anything of a arrow. Oh well. Some alien might find it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're doing here today. We're going to go back to our base camp. See, this is the spot here. You would think there'd be a greasy looking mess here, but no. They ate it up as fast as they got it out of there, and then drug the bones back for probably the coyote pups to chew on the bones for chew toys, you know. So normally, I don't know how much hog, if anything, we got here. There's got to be some big boars still running around in this swamp. And there's another big sow in here, and actually she's the biggest one because she had cutters this long. And that's rare, because the other two were sows that I got, and they didn't have but little bitty cutters on them. The second one I got was very good size. She was up there. I don't know, I didn't weigh her or nothing, but she was up there. Yeah, so anyway, let's go back and look at our footage. I got to stop by the other yard. I got 3 beehives to service there, to treat, and then we will. I'll leave there, and I'm going to swing by Tractor Supply, pick up 2 more bags of corn for more baiting at base camp for deer, because that's going to go on for a while into December. So. Okay, just a quick stop here, and I'll get back with you in a little bit, and we'll review the footage on this and see what we've left here for seed stock for next season. Okay guys, back at base camp here, and let's see what we've got on this camera we've had out in the woods. Looks like we got a squirrel here. There's a little squirrel up. We got us a buck here. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got us a fork horn. Got no brow tine, so he's just a 4-point. Good looking deer though. I knew I had deer. I seen one big deer track, and that's got to be him, the one I saw the tracks on. Large track. Let's see if we got any pigs on this thing. As far as I know, we had a sow left. One sow, and she was a good sized sow. Oh, that ain't a sow. That's a big calico boar right there, guys. That is a big calico boar. Wow, that's a big old hog there. So there's the breeder. I don't know how many daddies are out there, but this guy here could take care of probably, I would say, a dozen sows out there anyway. And he's got a whole bunch of little piglets. Look at the side of the head on that thing. Wow. That is one big dude. He's got to be, I bet he goes 250. I bet he'll go 250. Yeah. These shots are only a 3-second delay on them, so they're quite fast. I'm just clicking through fast here. This is not video, this is just single pics, but I'm clicking fast on the mouse. Yeah, looks like he's pretty healthy. Those 1/8" snares that I use, guys, will hold this big pig right here. I've caught big ones like this. And they fight hard too. And you better have a tree about as big as your leg. Yeah, you better have a tree as big as your leg to hold them, because they are some kind of powerful, guys. I'm telling you. Some kind of strong. And he's cleaning that corn up.
Yeah, I just was wondering, did the kids take off last night or?
There's a little squirrel there.
Oh, did they?
What is that critter?
Yeah.
Oh, that critter's this guy here. Is he flipping me the finger, guys? He sees my camera. Is he got his middle finger up? Look at him.
Yeah, no.
He says, I see you, Steve-O. I'm gonna give you the middle finger, dude. Oh, there's a doe. During daylight hours. These does have been coming in, even here at the house. They've been coming in during the daylight hours, but I haven't any desire to kill one. I'm leaving them for seed. More seed the better as far as I'm concerned. What do we got here? That fork horn again. So I put this camera out on a Wednesday night. So it went through yesterday, Turkey Day, all day Wednesday, and then we had all day Thursday into the last night. And it looks like that pig came in last night. That big boar. Now here's a different deer here. This is a spike. This is a different deer here too. This has got little brow tines and so a little raggedy rack. He ain't much. Just young deer. You might make something next year. But I haven't been hunting the deer in here. The only thing I do in this place here, guys, is hunt the wild pigs. The deer are just there. If I get real hungry, though, I'll go after them. This guy's really nervous. He's coming in and out of the bait.
It is. It's like a freaking Hallmark channel, you know? I'll greet him at the door.
That's the first picture.
They always have a cup of coffee in their hands, you know?
Yeah, that's the first picture. Let's go to number 1 here. Yeah, that's him right there. That's him right there. He's the first one. I set this thing out Wednesday, and nothing hit it until Wednesday evening. So he's actually got a little mini crab claw right there. And you see on the left side, it's a little crab claw. But he's actually got 1, 2, he got the crab claw, you could count that as 3, and then 2 brows, 4, 5. Because he could be a 5-point, I guess. If you really want to stretch it. Decent body on him. He sure would eat good right there, that guy. So we've got that one. He's gone. And we're clicking through, boom, here comes this guy. This guy, oh, it's the same deer. It's the same one. It's the same, guys. See, it's got that little crab right there, and then you've got the tooth. That's the same deer. I thought it was a different deer, but it's not. Okay, this guy here, he's a 4-point, but I don't see any brow tines coming up on his head here. So I'm just going to call him a 4-pointer, but nice body on him. I seen a big track in there this morning, so that's got to be him. Yeah, that's him. He's just a 4-pointer, decent body. So you can see here, no brow tines at all. What do we got here? Let's back up one. That's a doe. Nice looking little doe. Cleaning up a little corn. I'm surprised the turkeys haven't come in here. Oh, there's our little buddy again. He's giving me the middle finger. No respect. Those limb rats have no respect for old Steve. Okay, guys, appreciate you stopping in, and always leave a little seed, you know. That way you got something for next season. Don't kill them all. I'll catch you on the next one. Be happy, be strong. We got to keep getting her on. See ya.